What's up, y'all? It's your boy, The Amazing King, coming to you live and in color, bringing out also amazing touch. And I want to welcome you back to the Get Ready For It podcast, season 3. I almost forgot what season it is. We've been doing this for so long. But season 3, we in the building. I want to go ahead and introduce you to my co-host for today.
You know, it's a lot lively when I do this with KP, but everybody knows it's Savage XL, always providing that X and that L. How's everyone doing this evening?
Well, you only been here like twice, so I'm surprised that you would know how it would feel to work with KP, because, you know.
That's kind of interesting. Compared, I probably did like 4 episodes within the last couple of weeks.
I disagree. Moving forward, you know, Savage, you're in a relationship, correct?
That is correct.
And I'm not, right? So why won't we just talk about relationship today, right?
Oh, why you can't get nobody? Is that what we're talking about?
You want to go there? Because I can say another remark to hurt your feelings. Let's even go there.
We can do whatever you want to. I'm just saying.
Before we get to that and situation here, I want to go ahead and introduce you guys to our special guest. My girl, you may remember her from the last season 2 debate episode. My girl Simone is in the building. What's up, Simone?
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back to the Get Ready For It podcast. Once again, thank you so much for coming and dealing with the foolishness that you've finna experience today. To my left of me, we got somebody new to the podcast. We got my boy Kai. Kai, what's up, man?
What's going on? How you doing?
We doing pretty good, man. Thank you so much for joining the podcast today. Since you are the new face in the building, tell the people about yourself a little bit, man.
My name is Kyron Sharp, aka Hot Boy on Instagram, 21. I like to consider myself an activist, model, actor, just an entrepreneur all around.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what made you want to get, because you said you were an actor, right?
Yes, sir.
What made you want to get into acting?
I've been acting since I was 12 years old. My first play was theater, Kansas City, Kansas Community College. I really had a passion for it. My older cousin, she just brought me in because I was in the family. She brought a couple people in, from the family, and I stood out. And from then on out, I did high school plays, middle school plays, and kept going forward, and I just loved it.
Anything else you trying to get into? Like do big time movies, be on Blockbuster? Anything?
Yeah, big time movies.
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster movies.
I'm Baby Denzel.
We talking about the store Blockbuster?
No. Blockbuster.
Oh, I thought because I know he's born in 1950, so he know about Blockbusters a lot.
But I look a lot better than you.
Call it today?
365 days, 66 on a leap year. You name it.
I ain't finna talk, but he look a mess, y'all. Anyway, thank you, Kyle, for introducing yourself to the Get Ready For It podcast.
Why would you come back and deal with him? That's what I'm sorry. I just gotta ask. Why would you come back and deal with him?
Hey,
she here for the ride.
She don't even want to answer because she didn't want to hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. So
her loyalty's lie with me, not with you.
Simone, what you been up to?
That's not where we're going here, young man. Did we not rehearse?
My brother.
It's okay. So we're going to go ahead and go into the topics here today. Since today's topic is about relationship, once again, Savage XL is in a relationship for the past 25, 60 years. My girl Simone just recently got married. Can we drop a bomb or something for her? Press a button. Please be right button. Lord Jesus.
Listen.
I said it was supposed to be a bomb. Find the right button, please.
You want me to go through all?
Yes, go ahead, because she deserves it. The girl just got married.
You know what? I already said congratulations, but I'm going to do this for him, okay?
Okay.
What? Don't be rude. What? Don't be rude.
See, hold on. Stop pressing buttons because you're going to break the system. Messes up. I'm sorry. Yay, she's married. Give it up.
Thank you.
Don't worry about the bump. Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations,
you.
Simone.
I appreciate it.
That's actually a beautiful thing,
Thank you so much.
Could I continue speaking to her, or did you have something
No,
else?
because we're going to talk about something totally different. I'm going to take care of the rest of the topic list. But Kai, you just told me recently you're in a new relationship, right?
Yes.
How long has this been going on?
About a month in.
A month in, so he's fresh. So single, married,
And she's gorgeous.
forever,
You're welcome.
in a month. Okay, so it's going to be good. So we all going to have some opinions. So we're going to start it off with a segment that I know the viewers will be familiar with. It's called The Shit People Say on Facebook. Once again, this is nothing that I have said at all. These are posters that post that, excuse me. Because he looked at me like, don't look at me when I'm talking, okay?
Where else are we supposed to look at?
Statements, huh? the sky,
Please
look at
continue.
Simone's beautiful face,
Please
or something
continue.
like that. Okay.
Please continue.
Okay. These are things that people have posted on Facebook.
So America, these are some things that people have posted on Facebook, and I think I'm going to go with this.
No, I'm good. I got it. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Listen, we just be honest here, right? Okay. The first thing, I did not write this at all, people. Okay, I be with the same nigga I be sneaky disking with.
Wow.
I want you guys to explain, how do you guys feel
wrote
about
these.
that?
Oh man.
How do you guys feel about that? Have you guys experienced, you've been in a relationship and then somebody selling you out on social media?
No, we don't do that.
Well, if
That's
she wrote like
disrespectful.
that, I mean, there's not much for the relationship.
Yeah, at all.
It's not a lot of
That's-
thinking or
That's
anything
disrespectful.
going on.
I mean,
So y'all
if
never
it-
had a situation where y'all was in a relationship, y'all was in that talking phase or the beginning part of the relationship, and one of the person you're talking to, go on Facebook or Instagram and sell you out,
Nah.
but still text you behind your back and be like, "I love you."
I just started dating my husband when I was 21.
Okay.
So I've been with him for a while. So
Unle-
nah.
Yeah, unless it's subliminal. Unless
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know
unless
about
it's
it.
Yeah.
subliminal, I don't know. Yeah.
That's tough.
I gotta admit, it's certain people on Facebook who do things.
Yeah,
like
they
that,
sell their
you know?
partners out. I see it, and then they be like, "Girl, but he bought me a bag, you know." Oh,
I think it's like an emotional, just like a
yeah.
you just want to take it to the next level, just that quick. See if they're gonna get
Yes.
mad, maybe. Yeah, nah.
No, it's respect.
Nah.
Respect comes first in relationship.
They literally sitting next to you.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, you posted this? Nah.
Yeah, you gotta respect, your partner's individuality at the end of the day.
Exactly.
If you don't,
Well, you did say to keep the talking phase, right, King? The talking phase of everything.
Right.
So, okay, so maybe y'all don't have each other Facebook. So, I mean, like I said, I know people who do some grimy shit like that.
Mhm.
But if you got a friend, like he said, who goes back and be like, hey, I seen him talking shit, like maybe that relationship ain't gonna go too far.
Toxic.
facts,
Yeah.
facts.
Okay, the next one. Be honest. Do y'all really think y'all going to get married?
Wow, that sounds like a comment on somebody's picture.
Yeah.
That
No,
doesn't.
that was somebody's post that they wrote.
oh,
Mm.
so
It was,
like
it was
Kai
a
said-
question this person was asking the
Bitter
the Facebook world. Do you
Okay.
really think you're going to get married?
Okay.
Simone is already a married lady.
Yes.
Experience in the building.
Not Simone. Savage.
So you know what's interesting? I actually just got some recent words of wisdom. There was a gentleman that I met, and he was actually a millionaire, and he told me that I'm still young. If I'm not married yet and I don't have kids, since I'm in the process of building a business, build that business first and let the marriage and the kids come later, so that way you can enjoy it instead of having to work to maintain that, but also you're building an empire, a legacy. So, I mean, if that was something that somebody said to me, hell yeah, I think I'm gonna get married. Maybe not right now, not tomorrow, not next
Right.
week, but it's definitely coming.
Yeah.
You should definitely do it on your terms.
Exactly.
Like, you shouldn't feel coerced into having to, especially men. I feel like nowadays, because social media is so prevalent in people's lives, females feel like, oh, I have to get him to marry me so that he won't leave me. But you don't want to marry somebody and then they resent you for it later
Exactly.
on.
Yeah, you know how much
Exactly.
money it is to get divorced?
Oh,
all
absolutely.
that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you married for one day, the money ain't that really money. But if you married for like 25, a lot of
You
people
going to
get
Las?
married.
I know you going to Las Vegas to get married.
Pretty much.
Oh,
I mean, you
okay.
could try to get annulled.
Yeah, but
But I mean,
you done already went through with it though.
Yeah.
So I mean, okay. So do you think you're going to get married?
One day in the near future, I do.
Okay. All right.
You
And do
know.
you feel that your partner is going to want to get married, like at the same time you get married?
I don't know. I'm single. I don't think anybody knows that if they're in a
Well, no. What I,
relationship, if the
basically, I
partner
guess the
wants-
question that I'm asking is, would you, like she said, would you be coerced into doing, or would you put your foot down and be like, no, you're going to wait till I give you the ring, or
Yeah,
till I get
until
down
you're
on the
ready.
question?
Yeah.
Nobody can force me to do anything, but it is a conversation that
It
we
gotta be
can have.
mutual. It gotta be mutual.
Mutual. If they feel as though, well, I'm at a certain age in my life, and what they're saying really speaks to me, then yes, I'll probably be able to. But that's a grown up conversation that some people don't know how to have.
I can honestly say you got a lot of understanding. He got a lot of understanding.
Women aren't dating just to date. Like, they're dating to get married. So it's like, if you don't want to it's crazy. I've literally ran into women. They're just like, I want to get married, and you've only been dealing with dude for a couple weeks. Like, how do you even know?
Yeah. I feel like that's not the proper way to
No.
go.
I feel like it's a lot of steps before marriage
Oh,
that
there's
you
a
gotta
hell of a
like, you
lot
gotta
of
build a
steps.
foundation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Spiritual,
You got exactly
mental,
Mhm.
like it's a lot.
all the way around.
Financial, like
It's everything. It's
Yeah.
everything.
What do the next post was? What do you think make a man fall in love?
Reciprocation.
Communication.
No, reciprocation.
No, I'm saying communication.
Oh, okay. To a man,
Loyalty.
what makes a man fall in love? Communication.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I just wanted to make sure.
That's a
I'm
good
understanding.
one.
Okay.
Hell,
Yeah.
talk to me.
It-
I
no,
didn't know what's
it-
going on with you.
Well, no. The reason why I'm saying that is because most of the time it's the man that
mhm.
in most relationships that says they don't communicate.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just funny that you would say communication.
That's
That's
that
why I had to ask.
1975.
I feel like-
men
Yeah,
like to
that
talk
is-
now.
Yeah,
Well, no, because
Men like to talk now.
But think about it. In Big Mama house, you know, they had 15 kids. Granddaddy was working. He was probably slapping Big Mama around. You know,
Yeah,
like you know, she kept her mouth closed because of the family. You know, but
Yeah.
nowadays it's because of this world that we live in. Everybody's outspoken, so you can
Okay.
go. Yeah, you can get your point across now.
I
What
feel
about you,
like
Kai?
respect. Respect is a big aspect because you know where I'm coming from. There's a lot of women who treat men dirty. You know, my mother spoke of my father very ill, and I can't get jiggy with that. You know, at the end of the day,
Is it just when she's mad or?
when she mad and when she not mad, you know, it can just be any time
Yeah.
of the day. You
And
know,
you know
you
what,
look like
the
your
wind
daddy.
can blow. True.
With
Yeah.
man is pride. You know, that pride and
Yeah.
that ego is something. If you can stroke a man's ego and he'll feel like the greatest thing in the world,
Right.
but as soon as you just go and break it, you know, you're like,
You lost
Yeah.
them.
yeah,
You
and,
definitely
and that's what it is. So I guess what to make a man fall in love would probably be
appraisal. Or
Yeah.
I mean,
and showing that he's worth something.
exactly.
You know, showing that he's worthy of it.
I would also say loyalty. I know that played a huge part in like my relationship, just feeling like you have my back at all times, regardless of if you're pissed off
Right.
or what. Like you have my back. Like if we just got into an argument, but somebody try him, I'm gonna have your back regardless. I'm gonna put my feelings to the side and have your back.
Most definitely.
So we all can agree that do the right thing, be the right person. I don't know what I'm talking about. The next one is once again, I did not write this. This was wrote on Facebook. Dear my man's friends, I am not your sis. When I hit him with my car, I'm hitting you too. Let's go to Simone first. How do you feel about that statement? Because to be honest with you, your friends will help you cheat, right? So that's what I'm feeling like she's trying to say.
Yeah, I feel like that's what she's alluding to.
Like, don't play in my face like I'm your sister when you helping
Yeah, exactly.
your friends mess around.
Yeah, okay. I can get down with that, honestly. I can say that. Yeah, because honestly, if you're in my face and
Right.
you know he's doing me dirty, you a co-conspirator. Like you getting these hands too. Like, yeah.
That's why I'm on my damn business. I'm not in it.
So some guys, I feel like they don't want their girls to get too close to some of their friends because they already know how some of their friends are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have some friends who gonna try to backdoor you. So I think that that's probably how that goes. But I mean, I'm not gonna say that all guys are like co-conspirators. You know, like I mean,
Yeah. If they're really your
Shit,
friends,
let's be
they
real
will
with
tell
y'all.
you it's wrong.
Yeah, I was
Like,
just telling my girl the other day. Like,
females are far worse. I gotta be real. Females are far worse when it comes
I
to
would agree.
because females are far worse when it comes to that.
yeah, I was telling my girl the other day as far as, I posted her, first time I posted her, and I seen a lot of my homeboys liking it, and I was just letting her know, if somebody come at you like that, we got to have boundaries, because I had a past, problem. My partner slid on my girl one time, and
Oh,
And they'll do it.
yeah, they definitely
will.
will. They definitely
He's
won't
not your
hesitate,
friend.
you know what I'm saying? So I let her know we got to have these boundaries between friendships, relationships, privacy. all that,
Right.
and
I think that's a code. I think that's probably a code.
So hold on,
friends.
you're just to ask. So you posted on your page a picture of your girlfriend.
Yeah,
your
me and
friends
my girl.
Where your friends started liking her pictures on her page, or just a picture on your page?
Just a picture, and then, you know
Okay.
what I'm saying, I started getting more mutual followers between me and her.
Okay.
And I witnessed that, and I was like,
A little nosiness there.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you. Listen. I respect that.
Yeah.
Get some understanding in the household. You understand me, cuz? Like, the last one in this segment is
Your girl gonna beat you up.
in a relationship, the man's happiness is just as important as the woman's.
Yes, it is, but it doesn't go that way.
Don't at all.
It doesn't go that way.
Explain, Savage. Why do you feel that way?
in most relationships,
You
and no, I only say most because it's not all of them, but in most relationships, if a woman is unhappy, that relationship is damn near doomed.
Turmoil.
Yeah, it's going down.
Ew.
But if a man is unhappy, 9 times out of 10, he kind of just has to deal with it and, kind of find a way to be happy.
Yeah.
Going
And
back to your big mama reference,
Yeah.
like in the house, you know what I'm saying? If a man unhappy working 9 to 5, come home, you know what I'm saying? He more than likely gonna be quiet or taken out by drinking or
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, smoking or in other ways than expressing himself verbally.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
knowing he unhappy because he do it for the family. So.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I would agree with everything you guys just said. You guys did that. Moving on. Open discussions. Do you feel like a couple should live together before they are married? Hell yes.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
Yes.
yeah.
That's when you learn if somebody is clean or not.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Honestly, I know my family is
Shacking up is what they call it back in the
Yeah.
day, but we gonna shack up
We definitely gonna check up.
Yeah,
But see,
honestly,
it shows the change of time,
you
though.
learn a lot about the person.
Yeah.
a lot.
Definitely.
That's when you truly know how a person how they look when they wake up, how they talk when they wake up, how they mood changes, switches. If they just
They tendencies.
that clean
Yeah.
part is very
Yeah.
important because you really learn if a person is clean or
Do
not
you
living
leave
with
the
them.
toilet seat up?
Yep, that's a big one. Can you really cook?
Do you
Man.
flush?
Yeah, can you
Yes.
really? Are you fake baking? Like, can you really cook?
Can we get along with each other 24/7?
Oh, can I be in your company and not want to beat you up?
This
Like,
quarantine is showing a lot of people they don't need to be.
hey, yeah,
Right, at
you
all.
right, you right.
At all. I think we all agree. Get your socks and your shoes out your mama house and go to your girl house, or vice versa.
Just for a little while.
A little while.
What if your girl ain't got no house though? What if y'all neither one of y'all got no house?
Then that's really a
room.
problem.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Get a little hotel room.
Depending
Hey,
on the
hey.
age. Depending on
Nah,
the
that
age.
hotel room. It's only one thing gonna be going down that night, and he can't really stay there.
Yeah. Okay.
Vacation, taking a little vacation.
Okay, all right. That might show a little bit difference.
Okay. How do you guys get over a relationship?
Get a bad chick. No, let me stop. Simone, you want to take this one?
Yeah. How I get over it? I just act like you never existed. Yeah.
You kill them. You ghost them.
I
Okay.
just I have to, because for me, I'm the type of person where I'll be like, I wonder if this person's thinking about me. What
Okay.
are they doing? Like, I have to just disconnect. Like, turn off my emotions. I'm blocking you. I'm deleting your number, text messages, anything that has to do with you, because I just
So
yeah.
do you
I
leave
gotta
room
move
for
forward.
do you leave room for more chances, or after that, you know what I'm saying, at your point
It
you
has
done?
to be like something. I do give people like repeated chances, but if you get me to that point, like, you've crossed the line. Like, I just can't deal with you no more. I don't see us reviving the relationship.
Okay.
Like, it's over.
Okay. Because I was gonna ask, what if you see that person out? Like, because I mean,
Oh my God.
and
Yeah,
Tampa's big, but
that's
Tampa's small,
at
and
the
you know
same
you might
time.
frequent the same spots.
Yeah, if I run into somebody, I still act like I don't know you.
But in your mind, you be going
In
crazy.
my mind, I'm just like, this nigga. Like,
What if he with another chick?
Ooh.
I'm happy for you.
Okay, no, I'm just saying you was probably like this
Hopefully
nigga,
he's
but
treating you better than he was treating me. Period.
Right. Well, I'm a Cancer, and the way I get over it is balling up and crying and thinking about
putting on
what,
some Lenny Williams.
thinking about what
Yes,
could have
I
been. You
know.
know, a little Anita Baker, a little Marvin Gaye.
Is that when you gonna drink your Remy? The
call
one
it
you
what
keep on
want
top
to.
of the
It is
refrigerator?
not Remy. It is Peach Crown.
Oh, you upgraded now. Okay, because it was Remy last time. I'm
It
just
was Remy last time.
Okay.
That's what we talking about. Kai, go ahead. What do you feel about that question? How do you get over a relationship, my guy?
Hard work.
Hard work.
I gotta really discipline myself and just focus on all my crafts, and not try to void my mind of my emotions. Emotions are energy in motion.
Yes, it is.
If I put that, energy somewhere else, then I'm gonna be successful. Because I know with time you're gonna get past anybody. Trust me, I've been in relationships for in and out. So I just learned how to focus on my craft and work out, hit the gym, hoop, something like
Yeah,
that. Read a
keep
book.
your mind at
Yeah,
ease.
yes, sir.
Where's
Most
that damn bomb when you need it? Well,
It's okay.
I don't want to go through all the mixes, but I mean, truthfully, so I think the one thing King didn't say, what if it's a relationship that was already bad? Would it be easier to get out of?
Most definitely.
But you were with them for a long time.
Still, man.
Well, that was going to lead
There's
into my
history.
next
She's
question.
probably
Oh,
disconnected
really?
already.
Right. Since he hopped right into it, the next question was going to be, how do you get out of a toxic relationship? Now, just to give my opinion, I think
It's
people
open-ended.
nowadays, I think they do the ghosting thing. That's how they get out of the relationship. They just stop talking to the person. And I think
It's
that's
not
the
that easy.
worst.
though.
No, listen, but that's what people do. people will like literally just, you know what, this ain't right. Let me just completely stop talking to you, give you no explanation, no reason. Let me just leave you to wallow in your feelings and deal with it. And that's how people go crazy.
So I'm gonna tell you, that's in certain relationships that can work, because if you got relationships to where you're not, maybe you just started dating, such as Kai's, you know, do you and your little girl, I mean, do your girl like live together or you?
No, we don't.
Okay,
Boy,
so,
it's a month.
No, but hey, hold on, no. I know people who have moved in 2 days.
But this
so,
ain't a fool we talking to. This kind know what the hell he doing. Come on now.
Oh, you got a peach person. That's what you. Okay, I got you. But I'm just saying though, it's easier to detach yourself when you don't live together. It's a lot harder when you're in a relationship and you live with the person.
Yes.
You have bills and you have joint accounts and you have all of this with the person.
There's a Willis away.
No, you're right.
When you want to, like Madea said, when you want to get out of something, okay, you get out of something no matter what the obstacle is.
Bro, if it was that easy, we wouldn't have domestic violence.
We don't, but I'm
have,
just saying, but
have,
you're not talking towards the people that do. There's some people who say, you know what? They get to a certain point in their life, like, this is not it. I leave everything behind.
You know, I was reading a book. Me and my girl, we celebrated the Sabbath day together. We went to this park, Lowry Park. My first time going, it was beautiful. We had a little picnic.
That's what's up.
And I read this book, Growing Spiritually. It was something of that nature. I forget the title now, but I take everything spiritually in my relationships. You know, I put God first in everything. And I was reading this little chapter, and it was referring to a woman who was in a relationship, and her man wasn't treating her right, and she had developed breast cancer. Now, what she did was she detached from that man by going to these AA meetings and shit like that. Excuse me, French. And she ended up detaching from that person who was draining her energy. That's what it was about, energy. And I think in a relationship, when you know the energy is toxic, you got to work and you got to will yourself to detach from that no matter what. If it's, you know, messing with you, it's called healing oneself. You got to put yourself first in everything.
Absolutely. And I completely agree with everything you just said. King, did you hear? He said he reads. That's something that you don't do. So
if I can't read, you can't write, nor spell, nor do math problems, Spanish, none of that stuff you can do.
America, I'm the one operating the equipment because he can't read the instruction manuals.
I let you operate the equipment. We're not going to talk about
Okay.
that. Next question.
He lets me do it.
What do you think is your biggest strength that you bring to a relationship? I bring, yes. I feel like I'm myself. I know you was being extra. I'm answering the question as the question needs to be said. What I bring to the relationship to bring up, and I think I am ambitious, so that kind of, I kind of motivate people around me.
Sometimes that can be the adverse effect, though.
But that's not what we're talking about.
Right, but you
the
said
question,
it's a strength. You
Simone,
said, hold on, you said
the
it was a
question
strength.
was, what is the strength?
But
my strength is I'm ambitious, so
Just
I'm
let
able
that
to
be
help.
his strength.
Let that just be my strength. I don't want to hear about, this in the sky blue and the grass green and you attach the tiger and the lead. That's what we're talking about. I gave my answer.
But what does that have to do with the relation? I understand you
ahead.
being ambitious.
It's building somebody else up. That's
But
what
what
it
if?
is.
Okay,
Go
but
ahead.
what if?
So motivation.
You're right. But
Thank
what if,
you.
No,
Because Beyonce
And I
and
agree.
Jay-Z are balancing each other out by motivating them to do better. That's what I'm talking
You're
about. Go
absolutely
ahead.
correct. But there are two people who feed off each other, which is going back to his energy.
Go ahead.
But like I said, though, what if your woman
Right.
doesn't reciprocate that ambitious energy that you give off? She wants to be a homebody.
Is this
and
a separate question?
No, it's the same question. You're saying what is the strength that you bring in?
Correct. It was a period though.
But your
Go ahead.
no, it isn't, because your ambition is leaving it open. Put like right here. Mine I put down was communication.
Correct.
Okay? And communication, that's something that's needed, and that's a
Right.
strength in relationship. You being ambitious doesn't necessarily need
So
it.
he says like it's more of an individual.
That is. Hold on, I got you.
completely
You're a
understand.
Cancer. You're a
but
Cancer.
that wasn't the question I asked.
Hold on, you're a Cancer.
You're adding to it.
No,
Go
no,
ahead,
no,
though.
you're a Cancer, so I would say probably the best thing in your strength that you bring to the relationship, you're emotional.
I know this man is not finna tell me. I know this man is not
But
finna
Simone,
tell me.
real-
Yeah, no, because my dad is a Cancer.
I mean,
and I would say,
Hey,
I understand
No.
that,
But that's
but the
not-
question wasn't how does Savage feel is my biggest strength.
that's what he thinks his biggest strength is.
Simone, can I get your answer on this, please?
I would say my biggest strength would have to be forgiveness.
Okay, that's a big one.
That I bring to the relationship, only because forgiveness is not always for the other person. And if we're gonna move forward, like I don't like to go to bed angry. Or having an argument, because you just don't. Tomorrow's not promised to any of us.
that's a rule in my house.
And
You can't even lay your head on this pillow.
Yeah, we're gonna talk it out, even if I'm crying and getting upset and I don't want to hear what you have to say, or even if what you have to say is gonna hurt me, I forgive you. Like we have to move forward. So, and it's it's for me, and it's also so you can have a better time living with me. Because
Right.
if I'm not happy,
See, that,
that's
happy
what
wife,
I'm saying.
happy life. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
yeah, if I'm not happy, yeah, it's-
Nobody happy.
So let me ask you: do you pull that little trick on your man where you mad, you gonna turn over, pretend like you sleep, but you ain't really finna go to sleep? You want him to come and tap you on your shoulder? You do that?
yeah.
I just thought it was my girl.
I would just like sit, I'll pretend like I'm doing something. I'm not really doing nothing in the kitchen. I'm just like,
But you waiting for him to be
Waiting
like,
for
baby,
him
we
to
need
say
to we need to talk.
something. Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So Kyle, what about you? What's your biggest strength that you bring to a relationship?
Oh man, I got two in my head. Either leadership, you feel me?
Yeah,
I think
that's
leadership is the most. I want to go with leadership. I was gonna say
Okay.
communication, but somebody, goddamn, I'm agree with
Right.
Savage on that one. But leadership, I feel like in the worst of times, especially in America right now, in the worst of times, if a zombie apocalypse happens, zombies bust through that door right now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I be waiting for it.
Yeah.
I be
Okay.
waiting for
I
it.
know
Gotta
how
be
to
a
slay
leader.
demons.
You got to be a leader, and you got to know how to take control of certain situations when everybody else is not in the right mindset. So
You're right. I agree with that 100% too.
As long as you're not a dictator, because there's
Oh,
a
yeah, most
difference.
definitely.
There- yeah,
there's
there's
a
a
difference,
difference.
and there's
Exactly.
some men that are just like controlling, like they don't know the difference between leading and like just telling you every single thing that you need to do. Like,
exactly. That's one reason I was saying I was going to the Air Force. I'm in the Air Force right now just for the discipline.
oh wow,
That's what's
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Just
that's
for
awesome.
just to understand how to control emotions better, how to lead better, because I feel like God has a plan for me as far as leading an army. You know what I'm saying? His army.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's awesome.
I like how everybody was able to give their answer. And then nobody asked a second question behind it. Wasn't no double back. Wasn't no more. Explain it more. It was just like, you got to answer your question. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, it happens to the best of us. Anyway, Simone, you are back at the table.
I am
You done
back.
took a seat. We done pulled out the seat several times. Catch us up on what you've been going on, what you've been working on, how your life doing, and stuff like that.
So like you guys said earlier, I just got married. I got married on November 1st. So like,
Woohoo! Wish we had a
yeah.
bomb for that, but Lord Jesus, we don't.
Do you want me to run through 'em?
It's okay. Let my girl finish. Go ahead.
Other than that, I just been working on my YouTube. It's coming along. The subscriber count is going up. We're
It
at
is.
like
Facts. One more today.
250 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, 250 something. Thank you, Kai, for the follow. Yeah, but we're just working on that. I'm trying to get into mukbangs. If you don't know what that is, that's like when you're eating and like talking. It's like you having a conversation just like you would have with your family or your friends or whatever.
You know what? You need to have us on there.
What is it called?
We would act a fool.
Mud bean?
It's
no,
like
a mukbang.
yeah, it's like on YouTube. A lot of people do it, and I think it'll probably be a good experience.
Yeah, that
I learned about it today.
Dope.
too.
That would be dope.
That would be dope.
That would
Yeah.
be dope.
We should
I
do
would
that,
be
yeah.
down for that.
Bet.
Yeah.
Tell us some more.
But other
Tell us some more. Tell us some more.
yeah, so I just been getting into that. Trying to get my follower account up on Instagram. I'm trying to get monetized. Now you can get monetized on Instagram. So yeah, you can post up to like 15-minute videos on there. So yeah, it's a lot going on.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm just trying to get that up and just trying to get more deals and stuff. I get like sponsorships and stuff, like free products. So I'm just, out here just trying to make it happen.
What's the YouTube page?
Simone Styles with a Z. So
Make sure you tell them that. Hey, she had a mukbang.
A mukbang.
Mukbang. that she just,
I don't want to say the word because I know I'm gonna mess it
and
up.
it was very interesting.
might
It
be
was
a new
like
term, though. It might have
right.
came up with something.
She was eating a pickle wrapped in cotton candy.
Pickle wrapped in cotton candy.
And how
Yes.
was it? Was it good?
It was good, y'all.
It
Like,
was, what was
I
that
don't-
sweet and
It was the type of pickle I had, though. You have to have I had a dill pickle. It was
Okay.
very bitter, and the cotton candy was very sweet. So it meshed together. It didn't taste sweet like relish or anything like that because that's nasty. But it was actually fire. Like, would I eat this every day? No. But could I eat it again? Yes.
okay.
It was good. Like, y'all should try it.
Kind
Let
of
me
like a
know.
stuffed jalapeno.
It wasn't stuffed though. It was like like a reversal. Like the cotton candy's on the outside of it.
Oh,
Yeah, I did try the pickle with candy cane in the middle. That was nasty. All of these like pickle things, I'm getting them from like people are like, try these. It's like a southern thing, like people in Florida and Georgia and
I mean, deep fried pickle. You know what I'm saying?
I love deep fried pickles. Yeah.
So what type of cotton candy was it? What flavor was it?
It was raspberry or something. It was the blue one, but it doesn't. All cotton candies kind of taste the same. Like it's like it just has a color.
Just have
like,
a color too. That's it.
Yeah, but they actually make pickle flavor cotton candy.
See, that's nasty.
Yeah,
That's nasty.
Anything else besides the YouTube that you've been working on or coming up with or anything like that?
Oh, I'm working on my lip gloss line, y'all. So I'm not gonna tell you the name, but I'm working on that, so I'm excited about it. So your lips are gonna be popping like
We spoke about
mine.
this back in January.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, February, excuse me.
We did.
February.
Yeah, when we first started working together.
Gotta perfect it. Gotta perfect that. Gotta perfect that.
I'm excited.
Well, once again, thank you so much for coming and taking a seat at this crazy ass table with these crazy ass people. And once again, y'all make sure y'all check my girl out on all platforms. Let them know in the middle right now where they can find you on your social media platform.
You can find me on Instagram at Simone Styles with 2 Z's, and then just make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Subscribe. Don't just watch it.
Yes,
Subscribe.
okay, just subscribe. Honestly, like don't just watch the video. Subscribe.
Build my girl up. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and switch it over to the Savage XL segment for today.
You seem unhappy about it.
I'm not. I just want you to get the music going.
Why we got to play with these games with you? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time for the XL segment where you as a listener can send in your emails for yours truly to read and provide advice for you. And of course, all submissions are 100% anonymous. Now prepare yourself because these can be anything from mild to wild. So today we have Hurt and Confused. Good morning, Savage XL. I'll try to keep this short since there's so much going on. My boyfriend and I have been together for 7 years. We have a little boy, been through the ups and downs, basically seen all there is to see with the good and bad in relationships. There was a really rough patch that he and I went through that started about 3.5 years ago. I found out he cheated on me with a close friend, all while I was pregnant. I found out a few weeks before delivering our son. I was depressed. I didn't feel attractive, especially after giving birth, not looking how I once did. That lasted for about a year, still feeling that same way. Around that time, I started a new job. I met the most amazing, and when I say amazing, I mean truly beautiful, spirited young lady. We instantly became friends. She boosted my confidence. We hung out, spoke on the phone like little ass girls. Eventually, things escalated, and we got to the point to where we ended up messing around. Now, I have to say I have never, ever been remotely interested in women, but how she made me feel was incredible. It used to bother me, and I felt extremely guilty about it, but I also enjoyed it and kept doing it more and more with her. Things at home grew stale after the baby, and I still wasn't happy with the whole cheating. And yet I still have done my womanly duties at home. He seems completely unaware that I'm happier and more energetic. I want to be happy and don't want to be played a fool. I also don't know if I really want to be in a relationship with my new best friend. I'm asking for a little guidance. Please help. Ooh.
Go ahead, give the XL advice. We just sit here silent.
Basically, my advice on that one right there. I would honestly probably tell him, just because of the fact that you're already not happy. Maybe if you tell him exactly what's going on, what led up to that point, he might understand it. Especially if y'all have, years together, y'all have a child, y'all been in a relationship. It's definitely some time spent there. And if you're still around, you obviously still care for him. As far as you having a relationship with the female, that's only for you to know if you really like that or not. Other than that, I would just keep it 100 with him. What would you do, King?
So you asking me my opinion?
Oh, I want to know your opinion. Absolutely.
Okay, lie from the start to the finish. Okay, get you. Okay, go out there. Mom used to be like, be worldly for a little bit. Go out there and be worldly a little bit.
But mind you, he already cheated though. He already cheated, and for her, if she was to tell him that she had sex with a female, of course he may be mad, but I don't see where there's any harm in that.
Do you not know men?
Oh,
nigga,
I'm a man. What the fuck are you talking about?
Barely. Barely. But
you ain't looking in the mirror.
The statement is this. So you know how men operate. So a man can cheat, and it has come the norm for the female in a relationship to forgive the man and take him back and stuff like that. But if a guy cheats, if a guy catches girl cheating, it's typically a wrap.
I say try polygamy. I say introduce her.
Hey.
Listen, if you and I'm with Kyle on that one. If you really about that, introduce each other. Maybe y'all can have a little thing going. Who knows?
Because if you cheating, then
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Keep cheating
But no,
safely.
That part.
So you trying to tell me? If
You
was in-
know where I'm gonna go. Go ahead.
I don't even know why. Try Simone, please.
You should have
I
asked
just
Simone
feel
first.
like the girl, though, this is my thing. If you want to be with girls. Or if she makes you feel, you should, honestly, because I feel like, the way he did you was dirty. So should you really tell him, sis? But
What?
at the same time, you have to think, like, I would want somebody to tell me, because that's somebody else's body at the end of the day. Like, if you still messing with your dude and you messing with a girl, you do need to let him know, because you don't know if old girls out here messing with other people.
Exactly.
You could bring something back, and you got a kid. Like, you probably kiss your kid in the mouth.
Introduce it to the family.
Yeah.
And, if she make you happy, and he might even, it's all about energy at the end of the day.
The girl might not want to be with him. She might want to just be with you.
Facts.
So
Yeah,
that's the
I
only
didn't think
thing that
about
could
that.
come with that. If he is like, hey, let's try to do let's try to be a
three-way.
throuple, then
Is that what they're calling it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And then the girl is like, well, I don't want to be with him. I just want to be with you. Then at that point, you have to make a choice. So
What about you, Kai? Your opinion on the situation before we move on?
Nah, I'm sticking with introduce her and see how the energy play out, because men operate, if he's already stepped out, then obviously not to be judgmental, but he's not. Biology speaking, men like to be alpha males. Men like to see everything they can get. You know what I'm saying? So if I say introduce her, go on a date, go on a meal, you know what I'm saying, break everything down, and see how the situation unfold. You know what I'm saying? Because if she making you feel this type of way, then you love that energy already, but you want to stay with your family. So
he might get mad at her because you doing what I can't do for her. Like you're making her happy and I'm not. So
Well, he
that
don't-
could
he
go.
don't
Keep it 100. I
He
think he's
don't
still
care.
cheating.
Yeah.
That's how.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying, like she stated, that it's still. I think he's still cheating. That's
If
probably
he
why.
hasn't noticed she's happy,
Yeah, he's
and all
still
that,
cheating.
Yeah, he
he's
don't- he
not
don't-
there. His
Yeah.
mind is not there. He gone, sis, leave.
you don't care.
Okay.
Hmm?
Is that the end of the
That is
Savage
the end of
XL?
the XLs. Yes, it is. So of course, if there's any listeners out there, y'all want to send something in, of course, just DM me in my box.
Okay. Bet. Thank you so much for that fantastic segment that you just gave me, Savage XL. And to the audience, thank you so much as well. We're
You
gonna
sound like
move
you
on.
on a show of daytime or something.
We're gonna move on until we're gonna skip down to entertainment relationships go wrong, and we're gonna have Savage go ahead and go over those people. And we're gonna go ahead and give feedback. So just to give a brief summary, what this is about. These are entertainment relationships that have went left. They may not have ever been in a relationship. They could have been just having sex, or they could have been, married for years, or YouTube relationships, or somebody we saw trolling somebody else. So we're just going to talk about these and take it from there. So who are the first people we have up?
So the first people we have Queen, and I'm probably going to mispronounce her name, Queen Naija and Chris Sales. Okay. So from my understanding, Queen Naija, she was a contestant on season 8 of the American Idol.
She was.
Yeah,
she was on season 8.
I'm gonna have to see a video. I watch
Yeah,
American Idol. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was.
So I mean, that's
Was she
She was-
Simone? Was she good?
She was.
How far she got?
Not as far as she is now.
Okay, bet.
Yeah,
Bet.
she
So
didn't.
that relationship
really,
most
yeah.
definitely helped her get up.
Yeah.
Okay,
YouTube helped.
so you know a little bit. You know a little bit.
I know
little
a
about the
lot.
situation.
I was subscribed to the
Wow,
channel.
she-
The channel's
yeah.
no longer. But
Okay, well, just explain us the background on their relationship.
Okay.
We're just going to take it from there very
So,
briefly.
Chris and Queen, they had been dating since they were like teenagers. Early into their adulthood, they wound up having a son, CJ, and then they started a YouTube channel
nice couple though.
called what was it? King. Wait, what was it? I can't remember.
Something.
But Chris and Queen, that was what it was. And everything seemed to be going good. She started getting more notoriety for like her music and stuff like that. But Chris actually wound up cheating. There was a whole scandal. He cheated with some girl that he met, which the girl, I think she was like 19, 20. She was very young.
What about the aggravated assault charge? That has something to do with that one as well?
That comes after.
Okay.
That comes after. He was cheating on her. He cheated on her with this girl that he literally met her. He was out in LA. He met her and they hooked up. And then the girl and her friends actually started a YouTube channel and talked about what she did. And they got clout. They got fame off of that. Like off of her cheating. She was like, I'm in love with him. He said that he's not in love with Queen anymore. We're going to start a YouTube channel together. Do you know who I am? I'm Chris Sells, that type of thing.
Wow.
Yeah. And so Queen tried to stick it through, but you could just tell in the vlogs, like she was getting skinny also. She was just like depressed. And then that pushed her into her relationship that she's in now with Clarence. Claire Bear, and he's like, you know,
Chris calls her Claire Bear, doesn't? I mean, Claude calls him Claire Bear, right?
Yeah, Claire Bear.
I really wanted to touch on how
They're
clout
nice-looking
chasing Chris is, and how his antics on social media, and why you think he does that, what I call bitch assness.
He misses her, he sees the potential that Clarence already has seen in her. It was already there. Like everything that it was there, and I could see it in the vlogs. Like it was there. She always had like that wow factor. It's just he could not see it because that's not the only time that Chris cheated on her. He cheated on her several times before. Not all of those times she was privy to until you know, social media. Girls will hit you up. Hey,
Right.
I slept with him. And, you know, type thing.
I mean, especially when you're getting famous and your name's out there. I mean, they, like he said, they're doing that for clout chasing.
And they were like relationship goals. Like they would go viral. Their pictures, like they used to wear like matching outfits, you know, that type of thing. And I used to see them all over Instagram. And that's how I found out about them. And then I started watching their channel. I'm like, oh, okay, they're cool. But it was a toxic relationship. You know, then he gets into the relationship with the girl, Katie, that played Katie on My Wife and Kids.
Mm-hmm.
He was beating her. So
wow,
yeah, allegedly, but
yes, allegedly.
Without this cheating and stuff going on, especially with the clout, I always have to remember in my relationship. You know, I told her this the other day. I'm like, you are God's creation. You are not my possession.
you are not.
You are not my possession. You are God's creation. I have to respect you as such. And the moment my ego comes and play, the moment my flesh comes and play with that, you know what I'm saying? We gotta reiterize and retune ourselves, but. That's dead. I can't let the flesh and the soul control the relationship. I told her we gotta love each other, and I want to love you a different way than I love everybody else. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about love, I want it to be on 3 bases. I want it to be spiritually, mentally, and physically, not just physically. Last relationship was a lot of lust. It was a lot lustful. You know what I'm saying? But
No mental though, right?
no mental.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to love you in every different aspect and 100% on each one, because we gonna fail each other sometimes. But at the end of the day, as long as we got one spiritually in tune, great.
you should have told Chris that.
Yeah, Chris needs prayer. Like he literally be on some clout
He
and
needs a cough
chasing
drop.
some weird type of. I don't know.
That's
he needs
the ego. That's
he
the
needs
flesh.
prayer. Moving on to the next person, Savage.
So this one is going to be, and let me go back here. This is Eliza Rain in Future. Oh man.
So they were in a relationship. They were having sex, and she got pregnant.
Yeah.
And she's
Bumping
fighting
and
what,
grinding.
$3,200 a month child support.
Future don't want to pay that girl at all.
What?
Right.
Future got what? 9 kids? 11?
A whole bunch of kids.
He's splitting his piece of the pie with them.
He really is.
Was this recent? Because I know he dated Steve Harvey daughter.
I think they broke up.
They broke up.
Yeah,
They
they
broke
broke
up.
up.
And this, so as of September 2nd of 2020, this $3,200. Now, I got to say, Future has become the bad boy of music as of right now. So, I mean, it's
Yeah.
like every time his name comes up in the media,
I
it's
wanna give him
always.
the title bad boy.
Trifling.
Yeah, trifling is a better thing for him.
Well, when we say bad boy, like it's like, you know, girls still like him, females still like him, even though all the shit that he still
They like him for his clout and his money. That's what they like him.
Who
That-
likes a predator like that?
Yeah, I don't understand. My thing with this situation is that what's so funny is I was watching a TV show and they was talking about Future and they were saying how he was hiding money from this current baby mother because she wanted more
Yes.
money, and he put, which is kind of smart, he put one of his houses in his mother and sister's name to hide that
No,
property
yeah.
from them. And he was like, he doesn't have any, he only has one car, but then he's on Instagram showing multiple cars.
Exactly.
He said that he doesn't wear jewelry. Then he has a video on Instagram with a whole bunch of jewelry. This was Wendy Williams, by the way.
prop jewelry.
Yes.
So
Shout out to Wendy
I don't know, like,
So I mean, I'll be honest. it's a lot of rappers. Actually, it's a lot of
Yeah.
entertainers. Period. That's flexing. That they really ain't got it like that.
That's prop.
And
say
and if history has told us anything, Future has been very, very lax with his money. He be spending it all the time. Now, if he does have money set aside, that's all cool. But it's not against the law to put something else in your family's name to keep it, you know.
But he's contradicting himself.
It's somewhat like that because he's saying that he doesn't have the money,
And then there's proof.
and there's proof that he does.
Okay.
Like you could put property in someone else's name,
Right,
but
right.
that goes towards a lot of stuff in your. It just doesn't look good. You talking about you can only pay this girl $1,000. Matter of fact, let me shout out to Sierra. You got the hell up out of there.
Yes.
Sarah got the hell up out of there. Sierra said, "You know what?
Oh, she
I'm
doing
gonna go.
good
I'm gonna
now.
go. Oh, she doing fantastic.
Get you a Russell. I know I got mine.
Ooh, there we go.
So, I wish we had buttons to press. Damn, we ain't got shit on
See
the press.
this motherfucker. You know what?
But yeah, that's that situation. Future, we just want you to get snipped, and we're gonna go ahead and just pray for your healing because I don't think you were good. Whatever.
Did you get snipped?
Would I? No, I don't. I don't have 9 to 25 kids out here, and I don't take care of them.
I mean,
No chance.
Next person.
All right. So the next one is going to be Mel B and Eddie Murphy and Steven.
So if you guys don't familiar with, I don't
Yeah.
know if you guys are familiar with this. Mel B
Yes.
is one of the original members of the Spice Girls. She's the only black one, just to make people aware of that.
Scary Spice. I know.
Scary Spice.
Okay.
Also, she was at one time in a relationship with Eddie Murphy, and she had a child by Eddie Murphy.
remember that.
Eddie Murphy has a whole bunch of kids,
He does.
but
I
he
didn't
can't.
know.
But he takes,
Nobody knows that.
I
because he
didn't know
takes
it was
care
that
of his kids.
many.
He takes care of his kids.
Yeah.
Jesus
Take care
Christ,
of his
care,
kids.
care.
Thank you so much.
I thought he just
Um,
had kids with Nicole Murphy, but I didn't know about the others.
Right, no,
so.
but he got some gorgeous kid
He
because
does.
that one was dating Future. No, that was Steve Harvey child. Lord Jesus, Eddie Murphy got some beautiful kids. Okay,
O.J. Simpson got. Oh man. O.J. Simpson
Chloe
daughter,
Khloe
too. Yeah.
Kardashian.
That's not O.J. Simpson, bro.
I know. But anyway, yeah. So Eddie and Mel B was in a relationship. Unfortunately, that ended, but they had a child out of that relationship. Mel B got married to this other man who basically became the child's literally father. Like Eddie wasn't really in the child's life at all. He was just paying his child support, and that was it. Unfortunately, Mel B and the man Steven got into they got a divorce, basically a bad divorce, where he has to pay her $500,000 a month in child support. Because he's basically that other's child's father. Like he actually has his adopted child, and Mel B doesn't because Mel B has to tour. She works in the entertainment,
Right.
so she can't take the responsibility of having both kids.
500,000.
But since Mel B's career has kind of been on the decline,
Yeah.
she doesn't have the money to pay that $500,000. So what she wants is Eddie Murphy's child support payment to go up, so she can
So
have
she
more
can
money
pay
to pay
The
Steven.
ex-husband. Yeah.
Do you believe the judge is going to even give her that?
He's broke, bro.
First off, no.
No, the judge may honestly give her that. Honestly, the judge may give her that.
But Eddie Murphy hasn't been putting out enough to amass that, and we're not talking about what he already has. I don't think that they $500,000.
That's how much she's paying
Him.
him.
Okay.
Her ex-husband, not Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy got bank.
Right. But how much does it say? How much he's going to be increasing in child support?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Are we talking about hundreds of thousands?
I think so. I
Get
believe
the
so.
fuck out of here, man.
And the thing is, the judge may give it to her because if her money's on the decline, the child still has to eat. The child still needs clothes and stuff like
Why
that.
she
The
can't
judge,
shop at Walmart and wear
Right.
Target.
but you know how it happens in the court system. Once you become accustomed to
You
a
are.
certain lifestyle,
And
the judge is
that's
going to
not fair.
favor
Why is her
whoever it
child
is.
accustomed to that?
But
Be a
that's
child.
not fair. That, and truthfully, that's not fair. What was it?
Well, I don't know how I feel about that because if I'm making $500 million a year, I would want my child to be able to profit off of that as well.
We're not saying that. Listen.
Well, you kind of did.
No.
She can wear
listen.
Oshkosh,
Jeff
Bagosh.
Bezos. Let's say Jeff Bezos and his wife. Okay, she's getting 16 million. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? She's getting money every single month. You see what I'm saying?
I thought she got a settlement out of that. She
No,
got a lot.
she
She got like
owns
$19 billion.
Yeah, 'cause I
Keep in
thought
mind,
it
she
was
owns
67
she
billion.
owns a part of Amazon. She's still getting money regardless.
Yes.
So,
So make that money. Don't
she's-
let it make
And
you
she
sick.
gave a lot of her money to the black colleges, by the way.
Okay, they go, ooh, they go boom, the bomb. But what I'm saying is,
Savage, keep talking.
bruh, it's because your face is be throwing me
It don't
off.
matter. You make faces. Okay, God, please pray for my healing.
Anyway, like I had said, you may forget my goddamn train of thought.
That's between you and the Lord. What do you feel after hearing the situation? What do you feel? Do you feel like the court system is going to give her increase on child support because she don't have money to pay her other ex-husband?
They might, just because the court system
Yeah, I
favors.
feel like they is. They
favors
don't
the
give a fuck
women.
what she
and
want.
They
They
might.
favor the women. In
Eddie
situation.
Murphy has a lot of money.
He just back on SNL.
Right,
Dave
SNL.
It just
Chappelle.
depends. I think it depends on the price, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it because, like you said, that lifestyle of living.
Yeah.
You know, like she said, you can go to Walmart. Your child,
You can go to Walmart, but
Target has nice
the
clothes.
judge
You could go
system
there.
doesn't base it off of that.
Trust
They base
me,
them
I
off
know.
of how much the parents are making. They don't give a fuck if I'm
You-
making $2-3. If
right.
Eddie Murphy's bringing in $50 million a year, that's what they're going to base it off.
You're
of.
right, but also now, mind you, because I know people who have to go through it. They ask you exactly what is this money for. She's going to have to literally write down exactly.
And she
what-
probably going to tell the whole truth.
So if her Dr. Dre's wife put down an entertainment budget of $900,000 a month.
Dr. Dre's wife is a lawyer, and she was very intelligent on why
Of
she
cour-
did that
of
because she
course.
aimed high, knowing that she wasn't going to get that amount. She's going
Right.
to get somewhere in the middle.
You're
That's what
right.
most people do.
You're
So she's
right.
going to. So Mel B's going to put down. I spend $500. No, excuse me. I want to say probably like $10,000 on grocery a month, and they're going to give that to that lady.
She already getting child support though, so they're going to ask her why did her groceries go up.
But that was already the amount that was in her. Go ahead.
Oh, but I'm
Make that
saying
make sense.
if she because if she already has child support on her child through Eddie Murphy,
Right.
they're going to want to know why is her child support
because
going
her
up.
money is being taken away from her ex-husband. So
Right.
she doesn't
That
have.
has
go ahead.
right, but
she
I'm
doesn't
saying,
have money to pay her ex-husband $500,000. So if she's paying him $500,000, her income is already declining because her career is declining.
Sell the house.
So the judge is not going to look at it like that.
So
The judge is going to say his father makes $50 million a year. The child needs to be getting a type of percentile out of that.
I disagree.
The judge does.
I don't
I
think
know.
the
I mean,
judge-
personally,
No, I'm just saying I don't think the judge is going to
you
go.
better look at some of them
'Cause,
celebrity
like,
court
COVID,
cases.
COVID really stopped her bag.
It
because
really
I know, like with the Spice Girls, they did
Right,
the tour, so
tour.
she had money from that. But
She was on America's Got Talent. That judging
Yeah.
show that they don't really.
Yeah, they don't really advertise.
So she's
She have
losing.
a
So
nice-
she's gonna have
losing.
valid reason on why her income lower.
she have
These are not
assets?
regular people. These are
You're right.
celebrities. So
You're right.
the judging system is going to be based off of their career and how much money they got. I do believe the judge is going to approve, maybe not the full amount of income she's requesting back from Eddie Murphy, but she's going to approve some of that. And Eddie Murphy may not even fight it because Eddie Murphy for a long time wasn't even really a part of the child life. He was literally just sitting the check and leaving. It just was recently that he decided that, well, since they got a divorce, now it's time for me to step in, to be more of the father figure.
But also,
But it just-
like, she
it's-
was trying to get her child to move to the UK, and they're not letting her move her kid to the UK. They're letting her stay with the dad. So
which is crazy to me that that's not
crazy.
even her.
That's not your biological dad.
It's just that I
It's-
do believe the child has been he's been in the
Since
child's
birth.
life since birth.
Yeah, since birth.
And so that's like her dad. Like, it's so surprising that he is the one that has the child. She doesn't have the child. He
Neither
does.
does Eddie.
Because back when they used
Yeah,
to
yeah,
have
yeah.
their show, like I think she took her daughter to go see Eddie, and it was just like, I don't know who this is. Like,
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
that's wild.
And the last one out this segment, listen, you are a YouTuber, so we're gonna definitely ask you for this. It's the DK4L,
yes,
Kenny Walker to be
I'm
exact.
subscribed to them too.
Just give us a brief summary of what's going on with that situation.
So, Ken. Basically, Ken was in the parking lot of Magic City, rubbing on a young woman's derriere, and
The whole thing was in his hand.
yeah, it was in his hand. Like, it was a lot going on. And he was recorded by, fans of his. They were in the car, and they were like, oh my God. And so the woman's actually married. She's married. But also, I want to put out here, this is not the first time that he's cheated. In 2018, they made a video about this on their channel. Go watch it. If it's still there. I don't know. They might have taken it down, but I just watched it the other day. But basically, he cheated before with some girl. I guess he had been, picking her up, hanging out with her, taking her places. It was a lot. So this is not the only time he's cheated. And also the girl that he was found with, her name is Morgan Pierce. That's the girl that,
The whole name out there, huh?
Yes.
Mom got a hold.
Morgan Pierce. What are you doing, sis? So he's engaged to De'Ara. They are a huge YouTube couple. They've been in, they were in Medea's Boo movie. I don't know if you guys seen that.
Yeah, Medea says.
But they are like blowing up, and they're like the most popular couple. They're like one of the most popular couples, black couples on YouTube. And he cheated on old girl, and they're engaged right now. They're supposed
You think
to be
she's
getting
gonna stay with
married.
him?
She is. They're
Yeah.
a brand, definitely, most definitely. Brands like to see couples. They like to promote that. They want people to believe in love, even if it's store-bought. They want you to.
So why do you think she's going to stay?
She's going to stay because they are, honestly, I'm not going to say, honestly, if she got her own channel, she would do very well because that's why I watch their videos. It's for De'Ara. She has the personality. Ken is just kind of there. But they work well together. So I feel like they're going to stay together. He already put out an apology. But the funny thing about that, after he put out his apology, the married woman, she put out her apology, and it was basically the same thing. It was almost like she copy and pasted exactly what he said, but tried to say it as if she was saying it. So her husband went on live and said, yeah, I'm definitely getting a divorce. They just had a child too, and he said, you don't even see your child. So I don't know how that works. You're married, you don't see your child. I don't know. And they live together.
Was this chick? Was she like famous or?
She's an Insta model. You know how that goes.
Damn girls, boy.
Yeah, and he said
He
said
he's doing exactly what I'm doing. I'm like, bro.
He said that what happened is that she leaned in for a hug, and he just was rubbing it like he was washing a car, like he was just like wax on, wax off, and. In the video, you can see the girl back up on the car, but she's like, you guys can tell that I was uncomfortable. That's why I backed up. If I don't know you, because they're claiming they just met each other that night. They only talked to each other for 5 minutes. And within talking to somebody for 5 minutes, you feel comfortable enough to put your hand on her ass.
I mean, if she lives a certain type of lifestyle, then
that's alcohol. That's that.
No, she's not a stripper.
Oh.
But
strippers don't always.
But somebody that worked at Magic City said this is not the only time I've seen him with this girl.
So he been rubbing on her booty quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's a history.
So what's your opinion on it, Kai?
Listen, man, it's temptation, lack of
Temptation,
discipline,
stupidity.
you
Why
know?
would you do that? You know you're famous. Like if you don't go behind in a hotel or
Yeah,
behind
men
closed
have
doors,
lack of discipline. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of us do, and when temptation arises, we don't know how to control it. We just see a piece of meat and we go for it. A lot of men treat women like objects, you know, something like that. So yeah, lack of discipline. He looked like a young man, so I mean, listen,
He using that clout to his
he
advantage.
using that clout to everybody else is. So
Well, let's pray for all those people we just talked about, and hopefully
yourself.
we find
Yes,
healing
lift them up in prayer.
within their whole scenario and bring them closer to God. Because I don't know where they at. Once again,
I'ma pray for you.
guys, please pray for yourself first. Once again, it's your boy, the Amazing King, coming to you live in the color, bringing that oh so amazing touch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Get Ready For It podcast season 3. Once again, make sure you follow me at AmazingIam_, and also follow the podcast page at ReadyForIt_1. Go ahead and Savage send them out, please.
Y'all already know who bring you the sexy and the stylish Savage XL, always providing that X and the L. You can find me on Instagram at Keys_SavageXL.
Are you gonna mention where my other guests?
Well, I mean,
social media is at?
Well, hold on, wait, hold on.
Simone, did I not say send them out?
Wait a minute.
Did I not
He
say
was so
send
quick
them out?
to take his headphones off.
Right, because that's me exiting.
You know what? I'm so sorry. Simone, ladies first. Can you please let them know exactly where to find your YouTube and your Instagram handle?
You guys can find
Lord
me on
Jesus.
Instagram at Simone Styles with 2 Z's. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Simone Styles with 1 Z. Subscribe,
Punch the subscribe
like,
button.
all of that stuff.
There we go. And Kai?
you follow me on Instagram at EA Hotboy. Right now, I'm building my craft in every form possible, so I don't got a lot of social media right now, but Instagram. So when I get that up, hopefully I'll be back one day and we could spread that.
No, absolutely, man. We want you back, but that's what this for. We're going to make sure we get you out there, all right?
Show love.
Y'all already know you ain't got to get ready. You better be ready. Get ready for it, or however KP said. Get ready for it.